Alright, we're at MSG going up against the New York Knicks, who are undoubtedly the best team for me currently to play against. I am lights out against them. Let's see if we could, 1, continue this winning streak, and 2, continue this hot streak against the Knicks. Got on the white Jordan 4s on this game. Little alternate jerseys.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season.
Let's go, Serge. Starting it off early.
We have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
No way, Kimba.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb ball. He scored 22 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots.
Are you kidding me? 1, no foul. 2, how'd I miss?
I'll get back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No
Green light.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And here's Walker. After the three-pointer from MP.
No way, Walker.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's MP. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Come get it, come get it.
They set the pick. And here's George for 3.
What? I was in prime position.
They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now, here's MP. After
Go Kawhi. Oh, maybe not.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be
There we go, George. Draw the foul.
Defense cannot handle him right now.
And both free throws good for Paul
By
George.
5 early here. They'd have no problem going up against New York. If we do,
Yeah, he's
an issue.
been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities.
They're like number 10th in the East.
It's just early in his career.
We're actually number 3 in the West. After last game, I said we didn't move up. We're moving on up.
Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Evan Fournier.
Good Lord, Kawhi.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Now here's Fournier coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. The kick out to Walker.
What? That wasn't a tip pass or anything? At least?
Over George. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Leonard looking around. MP sets the screen for Leonard.
Come on, Kawhi. Gotta hit those. Let's go, Knicks. Just kidding. They're trash.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. MP, that's for 2.
Oh, I thought I had the space.
A bit long that time. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Robinson finds Fournier.
No way.
And the Knicks
Come on.
again. Clippers leading by 5. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Walker. And
Are you kidding me? Oh.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, MP dishes to George. Kicks it out to MP. 3 on the clock. Ibaka with a screen on Walker. The 3 from MP.
In and out.
Pulls it down. MP's gone 1 of 4 so far.
1 of 4.
Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Wow.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to
I'm just
share.
putting up trash. Just because it's the Knicks.
They're still not going to challenge him more than they need to. Negating Kawhi's presence at that end of the floor is much easier said than
No,
done.
Robinson.
Thank you, David. Barrett with the ball. George picks him up.
Let's go.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of
Hello,
their respective
hello.
conferences going at it.
And the fact that they
Jesus.
split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And it's good.
Oh,
Time
Kawhi.
running
I
down the
mean,
shot clock.
George.
He does not
Surprised he made
let
that.
the duress of that shot clock dwindling down affect his poise. Paul George
Alright.
just so
I think I'm
patient.
1 for 5.
Here's Fournier.
To start.
To get
Which
open
is
is
terrible.
Robinson. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles leading by 5.
1 for 6 to start.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot
Man.
find one.
Here's Walker. To get open is Robinson.
Defensive
Shots
breakdown.
good
Are
by
you
Walker.
kidding me?
Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Richardson outside. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. And
I mean,
Hawkins
I
on the
would
break.
expect you to throw it further ahead.
And he fires. And he hits it to tie the
Jeez.
game up.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch and shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
George against Randall. MP right side. Passes it to Ibaka. Good.
Let's go,
It is.
Ibaka.
It goes to MP. Ibaka's got his second basket.
Well, let's remember, at his size, this is a very mobile 4. He can stretch the defense, and in this instance,
The field goal percentage is terrible. We're losing. Why? Why are we losing? We're down by 8. 8.
MP outside. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they
There we go. Get these big men in foul trouble.
because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot
Alright,
the
6
range
point
shot.
deficit.
He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
Randall and Robinson.
We just
make
let
it
him
inside
walk
the
to the paint.
Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier.
I guess.
And it's
I
Burks
guess that's
at
what
the
we're doing
three.
here.
So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. It's stolen by Randall.
Hello? What are we doing? I'm on Fournier
And here
now.
in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Picked by Randall. Shot clock at 6.
There's no way.
Here's
Oh my
Fournier.
lord.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. George passes to MP. Back to George. MP outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
Green lights.
Three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6 points.
Wow,
Still got
you
the
don't see him
confidence.
left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
To
No.
get open is Robinson. Shots good by Walker.
And there's a pattern.
That
starting to
weak
take
ass
shape here.
move.
They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP kicks to Leonard. Over Randall. That shot is
Leonard.
off. The Knicks go
What is
the
wrong
other
with
way.
you? Why can't you make
Fournier
anything?
dishes to Walker. Back to Fournier. New York moving the ball around. From the wing. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP,
That was rushed.
no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Oh, can we get a load of that?
Once I get going, it's over.
Put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Richardson the pass to MP. Richardson outside. Back to MP. Launches a 3, and they force the shot clock.
That wasn't my fault.
Great team. Chris Morris.
Oh, this is a terrible game.
New York leading by 9.
Let's hope second half is better. I just let him score on me. What is wrong with me?
And 11 points for Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the
Set a screen or not,
Los
because
Angeles with another miss.
these guys just want
Made
to
an easy shot so much
shoot
harder, and it
themselves.
really cost him the bucket, guys.
Randall a screen on MP. Drills the three-pointer.
Are you kidding me? Defensive breakdown? I'm trying to fight over the screen.
He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Good Lord.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. 14
I'm like
points,
2
their
for
largest
9.
lead in the game. And Walker kicks to Burks. Randall outside. Down low, the kick out to Walker.
Oh, what am I doing?
And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, we're down by 17. I think I'm gonna blame me for that.
Perfect focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's checked in for New York. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in.
Try getting
for
my
left.
teammates
And
involved.
they get it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here.
Let's go.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside Fournier. Back to Walker.
I get my teammates involved, maybe my shot will fall.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Richardson outside. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 15. Walker the pass to Fournier. Randall a screen on Johnson.
No
Here's
way.
Fournier and the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That's
No!
what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Can we please?
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Now, here's MP. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Back to MP. From outside the arc, Robinson pulls it in.
What in the world is
Robinson's got
happening
6
here?
rebounds in the game.
What a brutal
2
night
for
for this
11.
guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside, Walker takes a 3. Backs a basket. His 8th
It's
in
not
the field,
defensive
8-14.
breakdown if he said switch and if I'm fighting over screens.
Ibaka finds Johnson. Back to Ibaka. It's
Oh
stolen by
my
Barrett.
god.
Out to the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the Knicks hit
We
again
are
from
losing
deep.
by 21. What is happening?
Outside, George. MP outside. The shot's good on the
My
assist
god,
by
the
George.
ball went inside the
And that's
basket.
now 9 points for MP.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
George against Walker. Pass to Fournier. Robinson sets a screen for Fournier. Outside, Walker from downtown. That one doesn't go. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders.
Jeez. I'm like 3 for 12, I think. We're down by 18. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. I think it's time for a comeback. Oh, it's going to be a short third for me.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So for the Clippers right now, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the
Let's go. Great defense.
Out there with MP, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. So it's the Knicks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to
I didn't botch the layup somehow. Let's go.
When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Here's Fournier after the made shot from MP. Fournier dishes to Barrett.
Oh my God, why'd I jump?
Walker. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP passes to Leonard.
Leonard, why?
The Knicks leading by 16. Randall dishes to Fournier. Back to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Robinson with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. On the top of the key. It's Fournier on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Crafty move.
Look at that defense.
Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 16.
It would be nice if these
George
outlet passes were better.
Passes to George. That one off the back.
Oh my God, we should be making these baskets.
The ball, bringing it up for New York.
To cut into this lead.
Barrett dishes to Walker. Lets it go with the 3. And the Knicks miss again. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
George.
With no one around. And it's off from 3-point
Worse than me. Worse than me.
Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
But his improvement defensively is real, guys.
Now Leonard. Following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. MP passes to Ibaka.
Like, what is the point?
Richardson against Fournier. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
I'm gonna get subbed out. Great. We're down by 20. Fantastic.
Here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to MP. Nailed from 3-point land.
Let's go.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend.
No.
He is highly accurate tonight.
I get it right back.
Kemba Walker is a cold-blooded competitor, and there is nothing he likes more than to answer 1-3 with another.
You know, there's no point.
Barrett kicks to Noel.
Kemba's cooking me.
And here's Walker outside. He doesn't hit that one. And so
Should just do it up. Had 4 turnovers.
Defense will return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Coppin is out there with Noel. And it's Rose. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That was deep. That was stupid deep.
But not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back
You
further
kidding me?
from the line. And no
You
surprise
kidding
here,
me?
right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
MP passes to George. And a missed layup.
Get me off this team.
By 22.
Get me off this team. George just missed the easiest layup in the
That
world.
one from Toppin.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Good God.
Guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim.
Just
in his
flopping.
sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Walker. And here's MP for 3. And it's Noel with
Like,
the rebound.
what is wrong with my
The
shot?
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. 17-foot shot on the way. Walker's shot is off.
We'll try this
Los
again.
Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Good
It's from long
Lord.
range.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Maybe it's the
Rose
bar
against
that throws me
Richardson.
off.
Rose passes to Toppin. Trying to come
If I
right back
look
with
at
the
my
three
guy's
of his own,
arm.
but it's no good. MP left side. Jacks up a 3. Knicks with
As
the
I look at the
rebound.
bar again.
Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Jeez. That was just a terrible shot.
Rose against Richardson. Poked away. Stolen by George. MP left side. And that one is good.
Surprised I even made
MP's
that.
got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys
Yeah,
around him better.
18-point deficit. 5.5 minutes to go. What will happen? Oh, I get sad. Okay. 15-point deficit. Hey, anything can happen.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Man passes to MP.
I thought I was gonna get
George
stolen.
with the ball. Now guarded by Noel.
And
Be
with the
nice if
success
George
they've had
made
rebounding
shots for
basketball,
once.
They're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Rose up on top. He's covered by Leonard. Rose kicks to Toppin. And the Knicks miss again. Clippers trail by 15.
Oh,
Here's man. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Fournier's checked in for Toppin. Knicks on defense. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. In the corner, it's MP. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
I just want to see
Noel's got
how
7
many shots I
rebounds in
put
the
up.
game. Rose in the post, defended by George. And that one is off. Pass to man. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. No good there.
That is some tough
This is a
defense.
shooting
It's one of the better
disaster.
finishers in our game.
Fournier dishes to Randall. Count it. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
George looking over the floor. On the wing, MP. From deep.
What was his timing? What is his timing?
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Yeah, I actually should be driving to the rim instead.
MP against Rose.
That's my problem.
Over MP. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession for the Knicks.
Let me just look real quick. Oh, good Lord. I'm 7 for 21.
Toppin comes in for Randall, and Alec Burks subbed in for R.J. Barrett.
Shoot or shoot, though, you know.
Jackson comes in for
We just gonna keep
now here's
putting up
Fournier.
shots till they go in.
Noel sets a screen for Fournier. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jackson.
Oh,
And the
good
wide-open shot
lord.
for Rose. And they recover it. 2 on the clock. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence.
That's what we do.
in
We
this
keep shooting.
matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kemba Walker.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big
Why are we
shots.
playing such good defense
So for the
now?
Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Noel. Rando comes in for
This is
Thompson.
a
And Barrett subbed in for Alec
Oh
Burks.
my.
And then for Los Angeles, Paul
Yeah,
George,
pretty
he's
much
checked
sums
in
up
for
the whole game.
Hartenstein. Leonard comes in for Mann. And it's Richardson in for Jackson.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans.
stat padding.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
You kidding
Now
me?
here is Robinson.
How do you get that pass
3
off?
second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fournier goes in. It's good.
Saw the opportunity
Don't
to put this
understand.
away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside for George. Drops it in.
Wow. I got a free assist out of it. Oh, we had a terrible game. 22 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 1 steal. Our great win streak ends to the hands of the Knicks.